Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to defeat this week's Odyssey Let's Take to the Sky on hard extreme mode. So that means that once you place your towers, you cannot use them again without using monkey knowledge. So as you can see here, it's disabled. Now I'm gonna give you a special insight on the very last map that in my opinion is the hardest one. But it's very important, the crew. So in my crew I have Etienne, then I have 5 helis, 5 aces. In this case you just need 1 village, so you don't need 2, you just need 1 village, 1 super monkey. Also here you just need 1 sub, so you don't need 3 but just 1 sub. Then 2 wizards, 3 farms and 2 ice towers. Now very briefly, how did I defeat these first 4 maps, right? So the first one I used a sub 0 to 2, Etienne, and then a heli 5 to 0. For the second map I used again heli 5 to 0, Etienne and ace 204. For the third map I used again heli 5 to 0, Etienne and ace 204. Fourth map same, heli 5 to 0, Etienne and ace 204. And finally there is this final map. So as you can see, that's why I have here in my crew left I have 1 heli, 2 aces, and then 2 subs, because these are the only towers that I've used so far. As I said before, you just need in this case 1 village and you don't need subs at all in this last map strategy. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the gameplay. I'm gonna try to give you as many tips as possible so that you guys can also defeat this last map. The first 4 maps are overall easy if you know how to start, especially the early game. And yeah, so placing Etienne right away, closest to the bottom left. Very important here, the range. You're gonna just touch the left side of the road. Then you're gonna place a wizard right here, closest to the right first, and then closest to the bottom. 0 to 1. Another wizard right here, closest to the bottom, or in this case to the left and then to the bottom. And then you're gonna clear up this building to build an ace. Up here closest to the top side, in this case not super close to the top side, you're gonna just place the ace closest to the left, and I'm gonna just show you how to place it. And then you see that the top side of the ace platform is just continuing on with the roof of the building. So that's what you want to do. All right. And then just get the ace, in this case 203, and this wizard 010. All right, and that's it. You can start now. You're gonna need to be careful, especially when the balloons are gonna come from this top side. So the balloons are gonna follow this U-shape path. And yeah, now round 42, get both wizards 0 to 2. You need camo detection because of these rainbow camos. Depending exactly on RNG, you might be able to pop all the balloons with just 1 wizard. Sometimes it happens that they can just go through and you need the second wizard. That's why you need also the other one, 0 to 2. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, you're gonna place a heli. Now in this case, heli closest to the left, and then don't place this heli. This is very important. Don't place this heli closest to the ace like this, but leave a little bit of room for the ace. So in that way, once you're gonna sell this ace and you're gonna replace it, you're gonna have enough room to place it again. So that's just my advice, and it's very important that you can actually replace the ace quite easily. So yeah, that's just my tip. Then for round 45, get the heli 110, and very important, during the round you wanna get it 120. You're gonna get camo detection, and that is because in this round there will be coming out some, as you can see here, some purple camos. And remember that wall of fire cannot pop purple balloons, so you need 100% to pop all the purple layers with either Etienne drones or with the heli. So at the end of round 45, you can set the heli 220 in pursuit. Normally I just leave it in pursuit. It's enough to to deal with the balloons, to follow them closely and to do the highest damage possible. And then at the beginning of round 47, I get the heli 3-0. So now this heli can pop lab bloons, can pop frozen bloons, and can pop overall bloons. So the rotor blades can pop the bloons. Round 48, you want to use Etienne level 3 when the rainbows are at level of Etienne, pretty much, because you need these drones for the ceramics, for these ceramics right here. And yeah, you should have enough damage. It shouldn't really be RNG dependent. Sometimes the balloons are going to be able to get closer, sometimes you're going to be able to destroy them sooner. It just depends on RNG of especially Wall of Fire. But like you should be able to defeat these balloons 100%. Next is building up this building right here. And on the roof, you want to build 2 ice towers. These ice towers are going to be the most important towers in the game because they are gonna be allowing you to survive until you can actually get and afford the stronger upgrades from both the heli and the ace. So 0 to 2 right here, closest to the bottom and then to the left, and then again another one right here, in this case closest to the bottom and to the right. And yeah, it's important to place these towers correctly, so take your time, and that's it. So just control them. They should be able to attack this left path and the bottom path, both pretty nicely. And yeah, they work very well in combo with both the wizards and with the heli, because remember that this upgrade can make the heli pop also frozen balloons. Alright, and last thing for the puzzle, in order to survive this middle game until you can afford the stronger upgrades from the heli, is to get a super monkey. Now in this case, you're gonna place the super monkey closest to the bottom, closest to the top left. So around here. Don't really care about the fact that you can't attack this right side. It's not really important. The important thing is being able to target this side right here, so this corner, and then a little bit of the bridge. And yeah, round 50 should be easy, just like that. Just get this super monkey 001 as fast as you have enough cash. And let's see here. Yeah, in this case, I got bad RNG with the Wall of Fire and with the ice towers. So yeah, just reset. All right, closest to the top left. All right, this should be good. You shouldn't need the TN level 3 abilities here, so that's why I'm going this fast. So for these last ceramics here, you should be able to freeze them, you should be able to destroy them all. And yeah, I don't know, like before I had very bad RNG. You can see that now I can destroy everything very easily. So yeah, it's just RNG. So in case you see that you have bad RNG, just retry the round, and that should be the solution. You don't really need to change anything. Maybe going a little slower can help. And also for these camo ceramics, you have double wizard, so also that should be easy. Now here, get the super monkey 101, and then very important, use a TN level 3 when the first mob comes out. So you have here more drones. Set the Etienne to first. Right, so the drones focus the first balloons rather than like moving around weirdly. And now once Etienne is level 8, that means that every single tower has camo detection, and especially the ice towers have camo detection in the ace, and of course also the super monkey. So you don't need to worry anymore about camo balloons. And then next thing is gonna be at the very beginning of round 54, use Etienne level 3 as fast as possible. So just start the round and spam the ability. And again here, just check out RNG, but you should be able to defeat everything quite easily. And you need these drones for the 2 mobs to be able to pop them fast enough. And that's it. Once you survive round 54, that means that the hardest rounds are over. Now you just need to survive until the end of round 57, and then you're gonna sell both wizards, super monkey and ace, to get the heli 420, so to get the Apache dart ship. Always go slow here, because you see RNG can always be a factor. For example here, yeah, I didn't lose any lives, but I was able to pop those camos at the very end, so it was quite risky. But it shouldn't really happen like that. Like you should have normally a lot better RNG than what I'm having here. Just go slow. Sometimes going slow here means that your towers have more accuracy, so you can pop more balloons. All right, the end around 57. So selling, and that's the heli 420. Now the heli has the machine gun, has the missiles, has a lot more damage. So with just the heli and the Etienne, of course, and the ice towers, you can survive very easily all these rounds. And this is when I farm. Like I build up these buildings that are the only large enough buildings to get farms. And I get one here, closest to the bottom. 200. Right, just like that. And then I'm gonna build all the farms. I'm gonna build 3 farms up here, like in a row. And yeah, so you can fit 2, as you can see. So just be careful, place them correctly. So one closest to the bottom, and so the other one can fit. All right, getting them both 200. Around 61, also these zebra regrow balloons. Also, it might depend on RNG from the ice towers that you can actually, you're gonna need to retry or not this round. As you can see here, I need to retry. It just depends on the timing with the zebras regrow, because you cannot freeze zebras and white balloons, and therefore that's the main like problem. So you're gonna need good RNG with the ice towers, because you need to freeze like either black balloons or the pinks. If you can freeze them, yes, you can see here now I'm freezing them, so it's a lot easier. So yeah, again here RNG playing a role. So just when that happens, just retry, and that should be it. And then here, where the second mob comes out, I just use the TN level 3. So not for this first one, but for the 45 one. That should be okay. Let's clear up this building. That should be coming anytime soon. So yeah, right here, just use the TN level 3, and that's it. Around 63, it's easy because of the fact that the balloons are coming from the right path, and therefore this path is very long, and that means that the heli has all the time in the world to pop the ceramics. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And now that I got all the farms that I could 200, I'm just getting them now 220. Round 64, very important, use Etienne level 10. Because here there are some mobs mixed with some 45 mobs, and especially the 45 mobs are very annoying. So you need 100% Etienne level 10 to be able to deal with that. And yeah, that's it. So 3 farms, easy. 200, giving some extra cash. And the cool thing about these farms is that you can always sell them. So once with the cash that they give you, once they repay their own cost, you can just sell them, and all the extra cash that you get, it's just extra cash. So that's why I always like to farm, especially in Impoppable, because like all the upgrades are so expensive that even like a little bit of extra cash is always very nice to have. All right, so right here, first of all, I'm gonna replace the ace. So I will save up the spot for the ace again, right there, and then I clear up this building. And I'm gonna I'm gonna build a village next. Now right here, not for the first mob, but for the second mob, you want to use Etienne level 3. So when the second mob comes out, that's when you want to use it. These drones should be able to be up until the 45 mob comes out. So this is the mob that you really wanna destroy. Yeah, you should be able, if you can destroy it and you can freeze the balloons, that means that you have done everything correctly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then village here, closest to the bottom, around here. And even if you don't have the heli right away in range, don't worry, you're gonna then get more radius and more attack speed with this village, and therefore now the heli is in range. And yeah, that's pretty much what you need to do. So just using carefully Etienne abilities to be able to survive through the rounds. Alright, so here village 200, nice. Next is 202. I will get discount here because of the fact that it's useless going with camel detention because Etienne is already giving camel detention to every tower. So going with the middle cross path is just useless. So why not? Let's go for the bottom cross path discount so that I can already save up some cash by getting this ace 203. So that's pretty much the meaning of this. Alright, upgrading the ace now. Around 70, you need to use Etienne level 10 here for these first bloons because there are a ton of regrow camo and also rainbows. Like there are so many of them right there, and even with Etienne level 10 you can see that you struggle. You take a lot of time until you can pop everything. So yeah, just use Etienne level 10 there, and then until around 74 you don't need to use any abilities. So that's the ace 203, right? Again, center path. You can see that both ice towers are doing a very good job. By freezing the bloons, you just have those extra 2-3 seconds so that you can keep on damaging the bloons and you can survive. So it's just super nice. All right. In every round, the bloons are gonna come from the right side. You're never gonna need to use an ability other than in round 93. So yeah, you can rest easy. Then now round 74, you need to use Etienne level 3. I don't remember here. Yeah, for when the fortified mobs come out, I think. So right here. So I'm gonna use the ability as soon as I see the mob. Mobs or BFPs, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, here we go. So using Etienne level 3. Actually, there are 2 BFPs there, 2 or 3, I don't remember. But you need to have the extra drone damage in order to then be able to freeze these bloons. Otherwise, the bloons can just push forward, as you can see. And even like this, it's pretty close. You can see that you can pop the last bloons right at the very end. So yeah, it's a little of a risky round. But don't use Etienne level 10 because you need it around 76. So that's why I'm saving it up. I'm pretty sure though that round 75 is so long that you can actually recharge up Etienne's level 10. But as you can see, Etienne level 3 is enough. It's close, but it's enough. And again, if you have bad RNG because of the ice towers or anything, just retry the round. Round 76, of course, use Etienne level 10. That's the only way to survive this regrow ceramic rush. And yeah, round 77 is easy. Round 78, again, you're gonna need Etienne's level 10 2 times, at the beginning and at the end. This round is very long as well, round 77, so you can have Etienne level 10 to recharge up and to have it ready for round 78. So right here, just use the ability as soon as the round starts. You should have his level 10 for both the rainbows and the ceramics. So it should be easier to destroy them. And then yeah, you should have, as soon as the ability is up again, you need to use it for the last rainbows again. I think the last rush, that it's not ceramic, but it's like a rainbow. It's a rainbow rush. So here, as soon as I had the ability, I just spammed it up. Well, actually, there are ceramics, not yeah, there weren't rainbows, but there were ceramics. All right, and then this means that now at the end of this round, you can sell 1 farm, you can sell 2 farms, and you can get the ace 204. You can get the Spectre. Now, Heli and ace work very nicely together, and therefore I just recommend you to no, to get this strategy. If you get these two towers working out together, you can be sure that you're gonna do a lot of damage and you're gonna survive even after round 80. So when against the super ceramics, you can still survive with just these two towers. Of course, you're gonna need the TNs level 3 or level 10 when the rounds are gonna be tougher, but that's gonna be the only thing. So I placed up again the two farms, and I'm getting some extra cash. So you can see that the first farm that I placed since the beginning has granted me 4100 cash so far, so that's a lot. Alright, Etienne back to first once you have the 3 drones. Yeah, I forgot to do that earlier, but it shouldn't really be that important. Right, and until round 86, you don't actually need to do anything. You don't need to use Etienne level 3, you don't need to use Etienne level 10. It's gonna just level up, it's gonna get stronger, and that's pretty much it. Of course, you always have the ice towers right there in the bottom that are gonna help you out against ceramics by stunning them, by holding them in place. And therefore you have more time to deal with the other balloons. The only problematic balloons, as always, are the fortified ceramics, especially. But yeah, that's why you get the ice towers there. They give you just so much more time that you can avoid using Etienne's abilities. All right, easy. The next step is, of course, getting the heli 520. And to do that, you're gonna need to sell the ace. So the ace here costs, you can sell it for 23.9 thousand cash. And the 5th upgrade here of the heli costs 54,000. So I think at the end, around 86 or 87, I think you should be able to get it. Now here on 86, you need Etienne level 3 because you need to pop these fortified BFBs a little sooner. So that's why I ended up using Etienne's level 3. And I think right now, yeah, that should be already enough to get the Apache Prime. So as soon as you can get it, just get it. It's gonna be a lot more damage with the heli. And then right here, you can build up again the ace. And as you can see, that here is where you need the room. So see that I have some room to be able to place the ace, so I can just place it more relaxed. So again, dropping this ace, getting it to 0.3, helping the heli, of course. And then here, yeah. Actually, I think I messed up, but I will try to survive anyway. Because you don't need to use Etienne's level 10 there in round 88. You just need to use it, like you need to use it if you don't have an Apache Prime already, but I got it, so there is no need to use that. Yeah, anyway, all these rounds are very easy. You're not gonna need to really use any abilities. And then for round 95, you can do many different strategies. So I'm gonna just show you here both strategies that work, and then you can decide for yourself which is the one that you're gonna use. So round 93, you're gonna need to use Etienne's level 10. When the DDTs come out, that's when you wanna use it. And yeah, this is the only round where the balloons are gonna come from the right side, where you need to use Etienne's level 10 ability, of course, other than in round 95. All right. And yeah, this stage, of course, round 95 is the very last one. You sell all the farms, and now here you have two options. You can either get this Spectre, and you can get Etienne level 20, and you can use Etienne level 10 on round 95 against the DDTs. So that's one solution, all right, and that works 100%. Or another thing that you can do is you can build another ace from scratch and you can get this ace 040, so at ground 0. You can still get Etienne level 20 if you want to, or like you can place Super Monkey, you can place subs, you can place whatever you want really. And yeah, both these strategies work. So either ground 0 or Etienne level 20 with a Spectre work. So I'm gonna show you my favorite one that is actually using Etienne, getting Etienne level 20 using his level 20 with the Spectre. So I like this strategy rather than going with the ground 0. So like this, leveling this, all right, you have 3600 cash left, so you can get other upgrades if you want to, but yeah, it's not really needed. And yeah, you just need to, when the DTs are in the screen, you just need to use this level as level 10, and yeah, you can just destroy them all just like that, and that's game over. So that's the last island completed. All right, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this insight on how to complete this Odyssey without using monkey knowledge, continues and powers. And yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.